So today we're going to put makeup on our face for a big mouth transformation inspired by a Christmas classic, a Nutcracker. They're these cute little wooden soldiers that you may see for Christmas decorations here in America. They have made so many stories, movies, plays from this one single character. So let's see if we can paint this on our face, and let's get started with the tutorial. First of all, as always, we're going to put our hair back in a ponytail, get it out of our face, out of our way. We don't need it there. Then I'm parting my hair like a 90s style boy band, right down the middle, and putting my bangs back in bobby pins. We'll let those fly free later. Now to prep my face, you could actually skip this step, but I am using Urban Decay's setting spray, the De-Slick one. And to start off with the base for this whole entire makeup look, I am using Ket's Cream Foundation with a damp beauty blender and patting that all over my face. This shade is one of their lightest shades. It is almost geisha white. I'm just astounded that they have a foundation that's lighter than my skin tone because, like I said, I am Casper Snow White, Bone Skeleton White, naturally, my skin pigment. But like I said, we're patting that all over our face. We want to get our ears and down our neck. Then I'm just going to set it with a no color setting powder. Tarte's Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay is my favorite, but if you do not have this, you can always use just plain old baby powder with a giant powder puff or a brush, whatever you feel like. You can use a smaller brush with the powder around your eye creases and your nose. Eye creases, it's a very technical term. Then I'm getting a white rimmel pencil and whitening my waterlines on the bottom lid of my eye. Now I'm just taking one of my favorite makeup palettes, the Makeup Forever Flash palette in the white, and with a paintbrush, I'm going to start painting on these half moon white shapes around my eyes. You kind of want to do the top of the half moon straight across your eyeliner, like where you usually put your eyeliner at, that part of your eye. In the bottom of it, the rounded part below where your eye bags, or girl, if you don't have eye bags, I'm jealous, would be. This takes some skill because if you do not have a stencil, you have to do a very straight line with a steady hand across your eyelids. Then to set that cream makeup, we are getting a white matte eyeshadow. This one is a little bit off-white, almost a little bit of a cream color. And with a fluffy eyeshadow brush, I'm just patting that on top of the white cream. The reason why you may want it off-white is that so it matches your natural white of your eye color, because we do not have the purest of white eyeballs. I don't think anybody has. Then I'm getting a black eyeliner pencil and drawing a straight line on that top upper part of the half moon shape. This is very hard to do, and it's just going to be an outline to a darker black later. Because like I said, next we're getting a gel eyeliner. This one's by NYX, but whatever one you want, or a black lipstick if you want to go cheaper, if you have that instead. But gel eyeliners or liquid eyeliners work the best on your eyes instead of lipstick, because that will smear everywhere. But with a very thin paintbrush and this black gel, we are going to go over that black line we just did and make it more squared off and more even and neat. Do that on both sides. You might end up looking like a modern art piece on your eyelids. It just looks so graphic and geometric. It's kind of freaky. And with that same gel liner, we're going to do it under the other side of the half moon of our eyelids, under where our eye bags would be, and smear it a little bit to do a gradient effect. You get some black matte eyeshadow and use it to feather out the edges of it. Doing the same thing on the other eye. You kind of want to make it look a little bit more Tim Burton-ish. This is my own twist on it, because if you didn't do a black rim around the eyes, I don't want the white to blend in too much with my skin tone, because these Nutcrackers have a very light skin tone. That's why I chose that foundation color. And it's so close to white that I just don't want it to look like we have no eyes at all. You could get a big fluffy blending brush and blend out the edges of that black of the eyeshadow to your foundation color. Now that the Nutcracker eyes are painted on our face, we're gonna get the same gel eyeliner with the paintbrush and start brushing on the eyebrows of the Nutcracker. Now usually Nutcrackers have very strong eyebrows with no realistic looking hairs or anything, but I'm gonna do this in brush strokes to make the hairs of the eyebrows look more realistic. I know Nutcrackers are supposed to be wooden characters with painted faces, but I didn't want to just paint it on and make the hairs look real. Do it on both eyes until it looks like we could give Joe Jonas a run for his money in the brow game. Now that those brows are done, I'm going to get Benefit's Hoola bronzer, any bronzer will do, with a fluffy makeup brush and do the bridge of our nose. You might want to switch off brushes to what's called a push liner brush because this will give you such a more strong straight line down the bridge of your nose, and then you can blend it out, but what we want is that sharp edge of the color. And then a sharp tip on the bottom of your nose as well, and then blend it out with that previous makeup brush. We want our nose to be very skinny, sharp, and geometric to look like a piece of wood, kind of like what nutcrackers are made from. Getting a darker brown and then just doing a graduated color and blending that into our nose. And then we could get a matte gray eyeshadow and blend that on top of all the brown colors because shadows on faces and most objects are not straight brown. They're more of a taupe color. Now, unfortunately, my camera skipped out on this step, but I just put some blush on my cheeks and a little bit on the tip of my nose. And you can put some white highlight down the center bridge of your nose as well with that white cream makeup that we used for around the eyes before. Now I'm just getting whatever red lip pencil. This is just a cheap one from the drugstore. And we are going to start drawing in the Nutcracker's statement mouth. Most Nutcrackers have around 4 teeth, and I'm drawing that on my upper lip area. And it's very geometric. You want very straight, clean lines. And then do lines straight down like we've done on previous doll makeups on this channel. Towards your chin. And then do the bottom row of teeth on your chin with 4 more individual teeth right there, the shapes of them. Now I'm just getting the red pigment from my Makeup Forever Flash palette with this type of brush. You want a thin, flat brush so that you can paint a larger area of your face and then use the flat edge of it to do a very sharp line where you need it on the edges of the mouth. Do most of that red in between the 2 rows of teeth and in between each tooth for the whole shape of the mouth. It kind of looks like we're just bleeding from our lips right now. Kind of creepy. And it's going to get creepier. But next I'm just taking the black color from my Makeup Forever Flash palette. If you do not have this palette, you can use red and black lipstick or red lipstick and black eyeliner. That's a gel cream eyeliner. And paint this on your bottom lip, tracing the edge of the entire mouth and on the inside of the mouth, darker on the edges and gradually fading into the red towards the center of the mouth. This is going to give it a gaping mouth effect like the Nutcrackers have. Then getting the white cream paint and you guessed it, painting in the teeth of the Nutcracker. The 4 on the top and the 4 on the bottom. As I was painting this in, I was laughing to myself because I was thinking of if I had a gangster Nutcracker, he'd have a gold tooth. Now that you're done with that mouth, it is time to paint on the mustache. Getting the gel eyeliner with a paintbrush and painting in feathery strokes of a fancy mustache. You can make this mustache whatever shape you want. You don't have to do it like this, and you don't have to do hair strokes like I did with the eyebrows and this mustache. You can do just shapes of blocks, whatever you want to do. You can have as much freedom and fun as this. You can have it make it look like a Super Mario brother, or you can have it make it look like a fancy Frenchman. But I'm just painting that under my nose, and some of it's gonna go a little bit above my nose because we had to make so much room for that huge gaping mouth. And we are finally finished with this makeup look. That just leaves us to dress it up. I got this Royal Guard costume from Amazon Prime. It's a magical place where I spend way too much of my money. Girl, how can you beat free shipping in 2 days? I just love the bold colors of this costume, and then we're going to put the hat on that's very fuzzy with this chain. Make sure the chain does not hit your face and ruin the makeup. Makes me so wish I did that gangster look of the Nutcracker now. But that is our completed makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I absolutely love how graphic and bold this is, but it's kind of simple with the amount of makeup that you need to make this. You could substitute some of the products, and all the products that I did in this video will be listed down below in the description. This is a lot scarier than I thought it was going to be. I sent a picture of this to all of my friends and it freaked all of them out, but it was worth it. But now it's time to take this off. I've been checking out your guys' recreations of my looks and I have been blown away. You guys are so adorable and talented. You can hashtag CatSketch on Instagram and I could see all of your makeup looks there. Thank you guys so much for watching this and inspiring me. This was absolutely one of my all-time favorite ones to do for some reason. I just love huge mouths on makeup. It's one of my favorite things to do. If you'd like to know, this roughly took 2 hours for me to create onto my face. This wasn't that hard to take off. I did like probably 4 makeup remover wipes and then a baby wipe and then a good old shower. I just want to be able to show you guys that anybody could do this from all walks of life. Whether it's painting your face or drawing, if you want to do something artistic in life, just go for your goals. You can do it. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I hope you guys have a great Christmas. Thanks for hanging out, and I will definitely be seeing you guys soon in another video. I'm sure Kat's Creations is coming back soon, and I love you all. Bye!